Hey Don, how are you?
Hey, Augusta.
I wanted to ask just kind of what's been the mood around the team, coming back from the win at LSU. And I just have to ask, in terms of health, have we had anyone come back or what's the status right now of the team right now?
The mood of the team is we moved on. We can't stay in one place too long in this league, or the next opponent will bite you. And it's a big opponent. I could say that every game is a big opponent. It's Kentucky. It's our rival. So we're in a good place. And then I think we got a couple more people. Not a couple more people. We're where we were when we went down to LSU.
Joe Gorchow, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Don. I'm curious. No coach likes to be without their full arsenal. I know that, but going through some stretches where you don't have every piece to the puzzle going into the games, how will that make this team better in the long run with having to adjust with certain people out with each passing week?
Yeah, everybody's adjusting. We started adjusting the second game of the season when Raven went down. So we're a team that's pivoted plenty of times this season, but it's not a crutch. We just next warming up. It is how we've handled this whole year. We don't have any excuses. We got enough on our team to win basketball games. We just have to continue to do the things that we've done to get us to this point.
Augusta, back to you.
I also wanted to ask about just kind of preparing for Kentucky's offense and specifically Ryan Howard, just what goes into the preparation for that and what's been the message as y'all get ready to play them tomorrow.
Well, the known is it's always Ryan Howard when she's on the floor, and we know what she's capable of doing. We got to make sure that everybody else isn't doing what they're capable of doing. So it is, yes, pay heavy attention to Ryan, but let's not lose sight of all those other players that are contributing. They look pretty good against Georgia, and the moment you take your eye off of one of them, they can hurt you. And Ryan, although she's an incredible scorer, her court vision is incredible as well. So she'll get other people involved if we're paying too much attention to her. So it is what we've had to deal with, over the past. This is the fourth year with it, because she's been in the lineup for 4 years, and she's found a way to have a big game. But we found a way to limit the other people's production, but they're also more experienced now too, so we have to be conscious of that.
Joe, and then we'll go to Corey.
Yeah, Don, building off of that with this Kentucky team, I know you've had a lot of success historically against the Wildcats, especially in recent seasons, but what makes this team perhaps different in your mind that might present a more tough challenge, so to speak, tomorrow at home?
Kentucky's always a really good challenge for us, no matter, what our record is against them. It's challenging in that they're healthy, they look good. They are cohesive. They're playing their best basketball of the season, in my opinion.
Good. Corey, go ahead, and then we'll go to Matt.
Hey, Dawn, I wanted to ask about Destiny Henderson's ability to turn quality defense into quality shots on the offensive side of the floor. Her progression over the years of being able to do that, how have you just sort of seen that part of her game grow, and how crucial was that the other night in Baton Rouge?
It was crucial on both sides in that there was some turnovers, and there's some dagger threes that she performed. I'd like for her to score a lot more points. I'd like her for her to put a lot more pressure on our opponent's defense with her speed and her ability to get to the basket. And I want her to be deliberate, even if she thinks, there is some rotation from the post players, shoot it. One time she was at the rim and kicked it out, shoot it. At the rate that we're rebounding the basketball, we need shots at the basket. If we can get 10 of our 20, I think 21, or I don't know how many turnovers If we can just get 10 of them, we're going to get 5 of them. We're going to get 5 offensive rebounds. And I think sometimes our players don't understand that, and Destiny in particular, so she can look great, but she can also just second guess herself. And I really don't want her in that space. I want her pushing tempo, being deliberate, not changing her shot. And that's when we're pretty darn good, when we're able to get some easy buckets in transition and not have to set up and play against the zone, the sagging man, or double, triple teams in the post.
Matt, and then to Joe.
Yeah, Don, a little off the beaten path, but I know you just had an interview with Tamron Hall. That's on our channel, and I was just kind of curious how that experience went and what you guys talked about.
I mean, Tamron's cool. I got a chance to meet her a couple of years ago. And from time to time we share some laughs, but I think she put an episode together with just women being successful at what they do. And it was cool being on it's cool getting up in the morning and taping the show. And I look forward to everybody tuning in and seeing exactly our conversation.
Joe, go ahead.
Don, I'm curious, how do you maybe manage confidence levels with certain elite scores that you have on your team? For example, Zaya Cook, she's had ups and downs throughout this season. Is there anything in particular you work on? Is it just a matter of you wipe the slate clean every day and just try to come in with a fresh approach?
Yeah, I mean, every day. I mean, you can't go up and down with shots going in and, makes or misses. I think what was really important with scores like Zaya is you have to tell her what's good shots and what's bad shots. We take good shots any day of the week. Bad shots is something that we do have to just talk about, and she can correct those things. She can't go up and down with missing good shots. You just can't do it, because the next one you'll get in the mindset of not thinking you're going to make the next one, and then you change your shot, and then you make a good shot bad. So it is, let her get through it. I didn't talk a whole lot about it when she was going through her slump. I knew she's going to come out of it. She wouldn't come out any quicker if I got mad and start ranting and raving. That doesn't do anything. It's just she knows that I'm with her. Like, I'm going through it with her. She's not going through it alone. So I'm glad she's over it, and we're hopefully, we're moving into more green pastures.
Just a quick follow-up, Diana, if you don't mind, just with that. How important then is that coach-player relationship? I mean, you've been around the game a long time to help a player through a particular slump. Like, how much does a player have to rely on that bond it has with the coach to know that, like you said, you have her back going through something like this?
I mean, I think that's important, or else you'll start second guessing what you're doing out there. You're already second guessing it yourself if you're in some type of slump. But if you have your coach up and down and second guessing, it's not going to get over any quicker. So I choose to just maintain. I don't get too high with the highs or low with the lows with any shooting slump or, efficient basketball. I've been a player long enough to know that, confidence there's a thin line. There's a thin line between a confident player and a, less than confident player. And the more you stay on the side of just being confident and growing and learning, you'll have few and far between bad shooting nights.
And we'll close it out with Augusta.
Just kind of building off of that, creating confidence. I wanted to ask about the freshmen specifically and, getting their feet wet in SEC play right now, gotten used to everything, especially having to step up now with more experienced reserves like LA, sidelined for the moment.
I mean, obviously the young ones want to play. They do. I mean, it's not them being completely satisfied with sitting over there for all of those minutes. But I do think we do a really good job of just explaining how things work. And and they're growing even though they're not playing a whole lot of minutes. Now that has to take place. But we're trying to fit them in. We're trying to get them a few minutes here or there. I thought they did a great job. I thought I did a great job at LSU and just holding serve, and that builds confidence and trust. So, I think what we're going to do from here on out is shrink their package. Just hear the plays. You're not going to go our whole playbook. Just get comfortable with these sets, and then hold serve from a defensive standpoint. Because I think sometimes at the rate at what we implement things, it's hard to keep up with if you haven't been around. But we've built that up with some of the core players on our team. They know if we need to make an adjustment here or there, they can do it. But the young ones can't keep up. Their minds aren't ready for that pace. They'll get there as juniors and seniors, but as freshmen and sophomores, we have to show them, like, this is the pace and you got to keep up. If you can't keep up, then shorten the package. So I'm looking forward to them playing some more minutes for us and getting more and more confident. So we're that much stronger as we get deep into SEC play.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.